Hey guys, I'm back. So the first video I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be telling about the martial arts group I had. We went on a sort of a field trip, and this is the experience I had with it. Was we went bungee jumping at Whistler Bungee. Now, as you can see by my shirt, I did it because at Whistler Bungee, when you bungee jump, after you're done, they ask you your shirt size, and you go get a shirt from them. So the only way you can get one of these shirts is if you actually do the bungee jump. So yeah, I'm going to tell you about that. So it was a big long drive there, about almost close to 2 hours, I would say, maybe long. I don't know. I fell asleep partway through, so I can't really say for sure. But we drove there, and just my nerves were building and building and building, and it got to the point where like we got there, and I saw the bridge, and I almost seemed calmed down for some reason because it didn't seem so high, which is really strange because you'd think standing underneath what you're gonna jump off of would kind of scare you, but at the bottom it really didn't seem very high up. So I was pretty calm, and we started walking up the hill, walking up towards the stairs, and we started walking there, walking up on the bridge, and it's this big metal bridge, and my friend Vince was he decided to play a little joke on me and jump around and shake the bridge as much as he could, and I just freaked out. I grabbed the sides and I just like held on for dear life. It was pretty crazy. So we got there, we go to the registration area and we fill out all the forms like the waiver and everything like that. And we had about an hour to kill before we could actually do the bungee jump. So I went off with my buddy Sean, and we were just walking around looking at all the scenery out there. And then we were standing there looking at the bridge and talking, and this guy came out, and he was standing on the platform, and he jumped down and he just started screaming like crazy. It was really intense, and that's when my fear and nerves just got brought up to a whole nother level. I was freaking out, you guys. It was scary. And then so then we go, and we're going towards our thing, and we start walking towards the bridge. It's about 5 minutes away now from when we actually get to do the jump. And there was 8 of us there, so obviously, you can't just all jump at once, or else you'll collide down at the bottom and just push and just smash into each other, and it's crazy. So I decided I would go sixth because the only two people that could go after me were my buddy John and his girlfriend Reagan, who they wanted to do a tandem jump, so they had to go last, and my instructor, and he went right after me. I don't know why. I can't remember why he said, but yeah, he did. So everybody else goes. They're having a great time. They're having a great time. They're all screaming, yelling, having a blast. Meanwhile, I'm standing there at the back, about to puke because I was so scared. I was I thought I was nauseous and sick, and I thought maybe I ate something bad, but no, it was just my fear was crazy high. I've never been that scared. Anyway, so the guy comes, and there was one more person before me, and he came up and he's like, "Hey buddy, we gotta get your harness on now." And that's when I almost lost it. I almost broke down saying I don't want to do this anymore, all that stuff. And then he came up to me, and this Australian guy came up and with his cool accent told me, "Hey buddy, you just gotta remember, do whatever the F you want, whenever the F you want." And then he put the harness on. And it was that moment that I was just like, there was a guy earlier who was in a wheelchair, and he jumped off. How can I not do this? So I went to the edge, and I was panicking. I was so scared. I was clinging onto the bars for dear life. It was insane. But then, so I'm standing there, and the guy starts doing a countdown. And he's like, 3, 2, 1. And then right when he's about to kind of put his hand on my back, I just went for it, guys. I let go, jumped off, and I grabbed the pillow thing that kind of holds all the stuff that holds your harness, so it covers it. And I grabbed it, and I was so scared I couldn't even scream. That's how terrified I was. I get to the bottom and go flying back up, and it was scary because as soon as you get to the top point, you just kind of hang there in midair. There's nothing holding you. It felt like nothing was holding you, and you're just so scared. And then you go back down and back up and down. You start swinging back and forth, and it's insane. Then, I get to it's finally over. I'm hanging there, and I was just like, "Ow, this harness hurts bad." So the guy throws the rope down, comes down. I clip it onto the harness, and I start getting pulled up. Meanwhile, in my head, when I'm getting pulled up, I'm thinking, oh, what if the harness or the rope breaks as I'm getting pulled up? I am screwed. So I was freaking out then as well. I was just like clinging on to, I was squeezing the rope really hard, and just I finally get to the top, grabbed the ladder, and I just like as fast as I could went up the ladder. I got back on, perfectly fine. I was laughing. It was a blast. It was one of the most memorable experiences I'll ever remember. It was it was a great time, you guys. I definitely recommend bungee jumping if you ever get the chance to. It's lots of fun. So yeah, that was my one of my experiences I had. Great time. Definitely, guys, if you get the chance to go bungee jumping, do something crazy. Make sure it's all safe though. Don't do something crazy stupid. Just be safe and do something awesome and fun that you won't regret not doing. Okay, so have a good day, you guys. See you later. You guys may have noticed in this video also, I didn't have the sound of the fan going on in the background. I didn't get a new camera. As you can tell by the video quality, it's still pretty bad. However, I did manage to steal my brother's headset, and I'll just be using this as much as I can until I can afford to get a camera, guys. That way you don't have to hear the fan in the background, and yeah, you can just maybe enjoy the video a little bit better. Alright, see ya.